returned. For the moment, I'm going to not be on for too long right now, maybe like 45 minutes or something like that, because turns out, as I was trying to get myself some food, someone let me know that they were going crazy food, so I will be eating them instead. So, I'll be about, like I said, probably about 45 minutes before they get here. And then I will have to get off to eat for real, and then probably be back after we'll see. Never. So for now, I figure I have these cryptid betrayal quests that we picked up earlier, and I may as well go and my family up real fast. And I say real fast, but it don't actually necessarily mean real fast, because it may or may not be very fast. I don't think I have very much there. I'm looking at it, it actually looks like it's just one quest. So all I have to do is kill 11 Restless corpses. That shouldn't be a huge deal. They won't probably all be up right now, but, I'd be alright. Oh no, what am I doing here? I've gotten myself into a bit of a pickle because I've not been paying attention to how I was running. It's alright. We'll go back around this way here. That's where Zane is, if you need him for your update, by the by. But we're just gonna go on through here. And this is not the ideal way to get down to the lower level version of, or the lower level entrance, I should say, of the field, but nonetheless, it's the way I'm going. Did you know, I think I haven't even done that quest trifecta. See, this is a whole thing. Oh well. Maybe I'll come back in a bit, and we'll see. We'll see if I do or if I don't. Now, what I need specifically is the Restless corpses. There are 3 on track. Restless corpses share placeholders with the beetles and the bats and the decayed, whatever they're called, decayed flesh beings or something of that nature. Diseased corpses, that's what they're called in here. So if you're trying to clear, to spawn them, you can clear all of those things. Because as I said, if you have fun without doing any of the options, and there's the follow. Cool. Hey there, follow. Something very, very funny happened right after you left. Not sure if you can hear me, but...
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright, so you left, and I'm not sure who you had put Myystt on follow with, but Myystt just started running. It was crazy. It was like, I don't know, she was running sideways, and something killed her, but none of us could see what killed her. And then the body continued to drag itself across Spirit all the way out to the ocean and out to like where the invisible wall is, and along that wall all the way to where it was in front of the docks.
That's pretty awesome.
It was the weirdest thing. I'm really glad I was streaming, so I caught it all on camera. You really got to look at it. I'll try to send you a link to it later. It was really funny but weird, and I have no idea what happened. We were
I don't
just
think
all
I've ever
like,
seen that happen
no, I haven't
before,
either.
ever.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. And it was just almost immediately after you left. It was like, I mean, we may have had seconds with Mist, maybe a minute.
I came back to the computer before I had some stuff to do here before I had to leave. And I
Yeah.
did that and I came back to the computer and it was weird when I came back to the computer because on my screen she's like this was way later. She had to have been dead for a long time, but on my screen she was just like frozen in place, like in mid step, and I like because there was some window, some cat had clicked a button and there was a
Oh.
window up and I clicked that window off, and all of a sudden she like started jerky moving, and then like fell over dead and slid a little
Oh my
ways.
gosh. Where was she at when you saw her frozen there? Do you know?
I assume wherever y'all were when roughly when she died, it
When that
was
happened. Yeah.
well, she wasn't that far from the I actually don't know exactly where she was because I just rezzed. But
Right.
yeah, she was just sitting on stand laying on the path.
Oh, that's so funny. It was so weird. I've just never seen anything like it at all. Like in any game, actually. We followed the body
I
the
just
whole
like the
way.
I just like the body was
It was just being drug
just
across, and it would like run into a tree and work its way around. It went over the mountain, like at the docks, the mountain that separates the sea from the interior.
it didn't go
Yeah.
through the door, it just went over,
No, it
huh?
went over, and I followed it over. It's really funny. I thought it was trying
Awesome.
to get her to the docks, and I think it was. I was like, geez, man, every single time, something weird
I'd have been
happens.
I'd have been more worried or more perplexed if I'd got back and she was like in the water.
Well,
But
I
unfortunately,
assumed
that
that's what
didn't
you would
happen
come
on
back
my
to.
screen.
That's funny.
I'd be
Yep.
like, what in the world are you guys doing?
Yeah, we were actually talking about that. Like, oh man, he's gonna get back and find Mist floating out in the middle of the ocean. And the weird part is, yeah,
Like,
the body
goddamn.
was floating too. Say that again?
I was just thinking, I'd be like, God dang, they must have give her water breathing, you know?
Right. Except that she would have been floating on top of the water.
Oh, yes. There's not a whole lot of dangerous stuff in this water either.
Not especially. You got edge gliders.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything aggro.
It was pretty great. We mourned your loss. I was thinking, man, what would it have been like if you had been there when this happened? Like, oh, well, the character just decided to
Yeah, I
do
don't
this
know.
weird stuff. But apparently it wasn't like that on your screen, maybe.
No, like I say, it was like frozen in place on my screen.
That's great.
Like between steps, like I say, from one step to the next, it
Wow.
was just frozen. I honestly thought the computer was frozen when I came back. But no, mouse and everything worked. And that, like I said, there was a window over and I clicked it off and then she started moving.
That's funny. And then fell down dead?
Yep. But she slid a ways
Well,
after she fell down.
what's weird is like we saw her health going down, but there was nothing attacking her. Like she's just running along dying, and there was nothing we could do.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. At
Did you get
first,
any bouncers?
oh no, it was all placeholders.
Yeah, it's like that. Basically, I think how I got them is I was doing something else and had my people on follow because Isaac is like tenacious and he just will keep, killing the stuff and killing it and killing it
Right.
and running all over the place until he finally spawned them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's done, you know. We just aren't, we weren't quite high enough level to, you know, probably be super successful at that. Lots of, would
Right,
take a
yeah.
little longer. I'm trying to spawn some more of these restless corpses by killing some beetles, but I'll head back over toward the area where most of the restless guys spawn and start killing them over there in a minute. I'm really glad that we have the mana stone now. It's really nice,
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
for sure. We got some diseased horses up. I just realized you guys aren't really all that much higher level than I am. Did you guys need any help with any of things? Any of these things?
I don't know. We gotta kill that stupid Djinn, but he's pretty damn tough. I remembered he was a severe undercon, but man, he hits like an epic.
Yeah, and I think he casts something interruptible too.
I'm sure it's interruptible. Like I say,
Yeah.
when the first time we fought him, we weren't ready either time we fought him because the first time man, he has a huge aggro range. We didn't mean to
Right.
aggro him yet. And then the second time he wasn't there. And so we're looking all around. Isaac jumped into the water to see if he was down there. And then all of a sudden he was up on top and attacking me. And I don't know what the heck was up with that. I don't know if he just spawned, or if he just showed up, or if Isaac doing something in the water made him pop up. All I know is that I was basically dead by the time he got there.
Oh, that's no good. Yeah.
And so we just gave up then. I'm not very like Dorkala has no interrupts, I don't believe. Myystt has some, but
There's an AA later
well,
on that
Myst
you can get it's a combat art for the summoners, and it's a fast it's like a dagger attack.
no, but that's only in live.
Yeah, that's what
In
I
this
said. I said
version,
later
it's
on. Yeah,
yeah. Well, I have that AA, but it's a dumbfire pet. If they ever do the AA overhaul, it'll
right.
turn into that attack. But I don't know if they ever will on this server.
Which, yeah, I mean, honestly, even if they continue on with the expansions, it may be best not to do that because that was reliant on different combat style, sort of not combat style, but the stats meant different things.
Right. And the knife thing, you have to be using a dagger. It's probably
Yes.
not good AA, but I don't know that because I've never used it because I don't have a dagger.
There are some pretty nice intelligence daggers in the game.
Um, so in the low levels they were, and then all the way, basically all the ones between there and 50 have been trash. But then there's one at like 52 that's actually good. And there may be some fabled ones at the lower levels. They're never on the
Right.
broker.
I ran across some fabled level 40 to 50 gear on the broker earlier, and man, there are some nice stats on that stuff for strength. Like 19 strength and stuff between level 36 and 46 equipment. Of course, they want a great deal of money for it on the broker. Like, I don't know, 150, 200 platinum, something like that, which is just silly for this level to get that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really.
Like,
That's the
why
thing
would
with a
you?
bunch of that stuff. It's super rare, but it's not gonna. It's
Yeah,
hard to
it's not going to
sell
last long
because
enough to matter.
if there was PvP, or there'd have to
Right,
be
some
some
reason that you
reason
would
to.
need it, yeah. Or, I guess if you're just into the appearance and you really just want, or you just want, I don't know, the clout or whatever to be running around with those things on. Alright, got those things knocked out pretty handily. What else do I have? I wonder. I wonder. Something about level. When Garrett Grum and I went in to Nick Castle the other day, we were able to get a portrait to Destiny, so moving along in that quest. We were. Ended up having to leave Nick Castle. Because I don't remember. We had to log out for some reason at the time. I did not realize that I still had some trophy knowledge to get. May as well go do that. That'll be at Cold Wind Cove, which will be almost exactly where I'll be going to.
A torch and some bravery are all you'll need in here.
Oh, do you remember what was it? A sword you needed after the apple muffins on that Enchanted Lands quest?
I think it's a hat. Hold on, I'll look. So do the apple muffins, so turn that in, and then you get the next one.
The
And
what?
it may have been I mean you get to choose which one you do. And I think
Oh
mine
yeah,
was
that's
a
right.
hat. Yeah, fundraiser number 2. Maker obtain a tailored broadcloth cap. I looked on the broker, they're like 6 gold. People wanting 5 gold for those, which is understandable because it's a quest requirement.
You just need one.
Yeah. Is your tailor able to make them yet?
No, I haven't leveled up any on her
I see.
uh, since we talked last time.
I think that Rick might be able to. I don't know. Possibly. I think that Paul is also working on a tailor, but I don't know what level.
I will finish it. Draw your weapon.
Don't think I have anything else here. No, doesn't. It's not even showing this quest here, which is probably why I didn't notice it earlier when I was here. It's probably showing this in Net Forest. Sure is. That's a shame.
For that you have my respect.
Looks like I still have some things in the condemned catacombs, too. Probably. It may still be green in there to darken. Oh, we can throw that and build on the marauders for the moment. Head over to Enchanted Lands. And then to Rivervale. Because I should be able to do this adventures of Jorbo and Mappy. Or Mappy. Jorbo and Mappy. Words to remember. That's not the heroic rats. And I wasn't able to do that last time I was in there. I'm not sure if I could now. But at the least I might be able to do these corrupted thieves over in Riverdale.
Greetings.
And I could definitely do Finding Fade. Need 5 of those. I'm gonna wait on Tombs and that stuff. I've been doing that with Carrigan. Stolen crates of salted minnows we can handle. The Mort Family Crest is probably something that I should do with Carrigan because he's gonna need some help probably. And also, you know what? It may be harder than I think it will be anyway. Alright, that one goes into Runny, which I'm gonna need to do Runny here pretty soon. Fly a little further and just try to find the shiny on my way. I know that I'm going to run out of time soon because food is going to be here, but I can get, I can get over to where I need to be anyway, at the very least. Oh, looks like we have an ad break coming in 10 seconds. While I'm over in this area, I'm going to check the mender, because it is always a good idea to check the mender, and actually, I want to buy some more scrying stones, because I need to fill up on those. The scrying stone salesman is this Lietz Roriat right there. I'm going to replenish what we've got, so we have another stack to 50 in our bags. And then, come on, bearing names. Seems like a good idea. Did you know that I just now remembered that I need to, or I intended to, get those wiki quests, static quests from around, Golden Sun, those down there. And I totally forgot to do it. Isn't that about right? think that I got the shiny at the it's out in the other room there. And I think I got it already. Yeah, I did. I think I may have gotten all of the static shinies from this area. Not 100% sure, but I feel pretty sure. Right, I'll let this guy get that. That shiny little is the page. The one in the window there. Currently have room for 3 quests. That is the tiniest map. I can definitely have to do something to make some room in the journal. In the old journal. Let's see what else we have here. So there's quite a few quests. The problem is that they're not as easy as they appear to be in the journal. You guys are just not great. You specifically need corrupted ones. This is the Yarbo and Nappy, so it's actually put image that I need for this. Those guys that on, so I'm going to just one more now. Some dark spots in the rail. Well, it's vague enough. Definitely need to do these. And of course, many of the night lights. So there are some that are not real. And I could do those. You've already done the mysterious drop-in, haven't you?
I don't think so. That's the one where you. Which one is that?
I thought it was the access quest for Jeff and Tower, but maybe not. It's the one where you have to kill the different names. Alibus the Betrayer, Zelindros the Fearbringer, and Demirok the Mauler. In Rivervale. It's the one that Treeden gives you.
It used to be the access quest.
Oh, is it not required on this server?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, kind of. Let's see if I need.
I haven't picked up any quests in Rivervale.
Oh, wow. Spoke a good story about how two halfling children embarked on some exciting adventures.
Except for, well, I'm on the by hook or by, but I haven't
Right.
ever finished it.
Unfortunately, most of the pages have been ripped out of it. The title of the story is Adventures of Jordo and Matthew. I'm still on the night blood killing part of that. One day, Jorbo and Matthew decided to have an exciting adventure and visit far-off lands. Packing their bags, they told their moms what they were about to do. With a kiss to their forehead, both mothers gave the two boys their blessing. It wasn't too long after they began their journey that they were accosted by an orc. The orc told the two boys that they could not cross the bridge until they both told him a joke. If the joke wasn't funny, he would throw them off the bridge into the water below.
I would come help, or I guess I would get the quest too. But I think Mary's gonna go to bed before too long.
Ah, I see. Well, no worries. I won't be moving forward on it until something else comes along, I'm pretty sure. I've got a few quests like that here in this terrible place.
I must do as the overfiend wills.
Or, until I outlevel it enough that it's, irrelevant. Oh, there's Beaver.
Do as the overfiend wills.
Oh, Don Wilkinson was logged in.
Come for you.
What's interesting is that the corrupted thieves are aggro, but the deceptive thieves are not. And it could just be that the deceptive thieves are level 36 and the corrupted one is 37, possibly, but it's been consistent so far. Oh, random crate of Celtic minnows. I did not realize that this was a heroic when I began fighting him, and perhaps it was not the best idea I've ever had. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm paying that he killed me anyway. He didn't buy it. Wonder how that happened. I saw a shiny over there. And so, the kid over there and did it. Of course I want to get that ore though. Don really wants to do Party 4. I think he's wanting to do a Screaming Mace, actually.
I must
Well, I've got this spade I can grab over here. Pretty handy. Shouldn't be too bad. Just a matter of waiting for the right moments here. And messing this guy. Messing this guy is also important sometimes. Wow. Shadow Honda's gonna get on me too. That's no fun. Alright. Get the enemies out. The dog is not the problem, it's the scarecrow. It's the you know what? We're just gonna pull that number on him. The good part about this bay weed is you can harvest it from a really decent distance away. I know. You want to kill me and stuff. Scarecrow guy. Not really interested in you telling me that while I'm trying to harvest a bay weed. Dog. Do you not see that I'm trying to harvest a bay weed here? I mean, come on. Wow. This is just not nice. Interrupting someone trying to harvest food. My goodness. Really, there's just not much food a person or an animal in this space could get. Oh, yeah. Come on. And so back there I go. Because hey, gotta get that last piece of food. I think this quest is only repeatable one more time. I think. So, what would be a good thing to get done? Maybe the most clear thing to do there is just to kill this dog. So that it stops being pink. It's not what I wanted to do, It's what the Shadow Hound made me. Not my choice, really. So now I can just mess this dog. Theoretically. Theoretically, I can get this. No, can't do it. What a shame. Come over here in pain. Guess I'll be reasonable and get that first. One, to hold ever so patiently for the scarecrows to move. Have you ever waited before for a scarecrow to move out of your way? This is not a common thing to happen. And yet here we are, waiting patiently for the scarecrow. Very strange. I think it would be very effective if the scarecrows could walk around, animated scarecrows. Pretty sure the birds would definitely think there was something a little bit off about that, and they would avoid the Got an ad starting in 24 seconds. Also, not feeling real comfortable with this. They haven't moved yet. Pretty sure they're gonna attack me as soon as I start harvesting. What a mess, huh? What a mess. There it goes. You get it. Nah, no good. No bueno. Dead. No, not quite dead. Gonna be dead in a second. Ah, this is just terrible. Let me call for help. And probably like in bears would be smart. But if I'm boys, actually if I'm this, it's gonna slow me down. Imagine this. I think we run them off this point. And look what's back up. More corrupted thieves. Lovely. It'd be a shame to run all this way from field frights only to be killed by corrupted thieves. Also, the quest there done, it's a pay weed. So I could turn that in and we'll go get some more pay weed for the next section of that. But first, got the bees. Alright, we do have one more crooked thief on track. It is, as I figured it might be, a small spot trap. Don't care about the dog right now. 7 out of 10 of the bees you take the care. Not really interested in the flight ride either.
'Attention, deputy! Riverdale needs your help again!
Let's see, but I think I need to come up here and then this door go talk to, yeah, Alden Knocks about this fairy. So we click them and then we click the H.
Also, amazing! I'll get right to work on making this ale. If you like, you can gather more for me. We can always use it.
Not right now. So that was actually the last rendition of that plastic website.
Come on in and have a beer.
So alright, that rings out of the way, and I just learned English yet again. Because I'll go back to remember where, Mid-North or whatever it is. I cannot remember which door goes outside. It's a tough one. Real tough one. Got a shiny over here on top of the roof. You know, we find things we're interested in the strangest places, you know. And the strangest things, too, really. Because, I mean, it's a little odd. And the idea that, oh, there is, you know, a butterfly, or like collecting butterflies, and we're collecting beetles and things like that. Oh, this one's really nice. I really like the shininess. It's very iridescent shell you got on this beetle. Some of them are in fact called iridescent. You know, and then some color of beetle. Kind of weird. A little bit. Most are actually moving over there. I think I may have gotten that stuff like that. All I really needed was a fairy. We finished off the fairy handily. None of those guys are reasonable nightbloods of the weak variety. You want the reasonable nightbloods. The ones who have never really known battle. Maybe, you know, the children. The nightblood children. Certainly one fight. Or the ones who were, like, rejected from the, like, the military. The asthmatic ones, perhaps. In fact, if I could find some nightbloods that were kind of just barely hanging on, maybe elderly, you know, nightbloods might be good. I know there are some around here somewhere. Aha! I found one. Level 43. Non-deadly. That's what we're looking for, really. The non-deadly ones. They're more up my alley, you know? Yeah. That's the kind of update I want. Unfortunately, it was just like that one guy. Well, it seems to be where we're at. That's one. He was probably the kind of his kind. I mean, now, you know, killed him off, pretty much. I'm not sure that makes us a very nice person, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. that undertow bucket decided to mess me for a moment there. Suppose I can go jump into the water and look around desperately for some salted crates of minnow. I feel like they can spawn in quite a few different places, but I think one of those places is definitely under the water. Found a couple of them under the water. And then I found like one not under the water. Yeah, look at that. Myystt has completed a bit. They're nice. Ah, yes. Bit of minnows. Right there. Well, of course I had to come on in designated to try to get this. And when it might be plain for little fishies to see. I'm not sure which way I came from because I haven't paid enough attention. I'm afraid that I just turned down the way that I came from. It also sounds like the food I mentioned earlier has arrived. I'll have to go there pretty soon, but first, I'm gonna try see if I can find this last crate of minnows. I feel like that would be cool thing to accomplish. Well, I'll get to the end of this stream. And, no minnow between there and here. Jump on the other side here, but it's in praise. There's one. How awesome. Excellent. Carnivorous feeder. Puppy. It's alright. I'll just walk up onto land. Like, that's a colony. See? These fish over here in this specific section, they don't seem to mind coming up on land. It's fine with them to do that. Most fish have an aversion to it. Not all fish do, and obviously the ones in this side of the pond right over here, guys. This one, these guys have mutated. So just so you know, it's right here. Mutated fish. They're not like the other carnivorous feeders in the waters over here. They are A-okay with just following you up on land if you try to run. They hate you that much. It's kind of weird. So, being as how the aforementioned food has been packed around, I'm just going to run over here, and then I'm going to get out of Ex Davudu, of course. Ex Davudu X says, well, you've reintegrated my move for EQ2 up to level 7 now. Very nice. Are you on Origins or are you on Live right now?
Attention, deputy! Riverdale needs your help again.
Take a load off and have a brew. Come on in and have a beer. Forget about your troubles here.
Origins. Very nice. Excellent. I'm about to run and have some food, but I'll be back probably in an hour or so, I would think. So it was a pleasure streaming with you guys, and if you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so you can see when I go live. Hopefully I will see you guys when I get back. I'm going to take off, so bye for now. Oh, thank you for the follow. Alright, I'll see you when I get back.